Well, good morning, everybody. Happy Election Day. My name is Roger McCartney, and welcome to Make My New Life. What we're going to talk about today is some of the questions that I have gotten over the last week, and I want to answer those questions to the best of my ability. Excuse me. First of all, let me remind a few people of who I am and what I've been doing. So, my name is Roger McCartney, and I have been retired for a few years. And what I used to do is do what they called corporate training. And I was an independent, I had my own business, and I would contract with various organizations to develop training for them and then actually implement that training. So I did that for several years. And with that particular business, I did a lot of travel. And I would travel 40 to 45 weeks a year. So I loved the work. I loved helping people get better because a lot of my training was in communications and team building and leadership. So we wanted to make people work better together. And so helping people was a big part of it. And I always tried to make sure that we'd make people more productive than what they were. So that's kind of what I did. And I loved that work. But I absolutely hated the travel. So in order to get rid of the travel, I had to quit the work. So I retired. And after I retired, I thought, this is absolutely great because now I can play a lot of golf. We can travel for fun. We can do a lot of things that we'd planned on doing in retirement. Well, that was good for a while, but after a while, I really missed the fact of helping people and making people get better than what they are. So I started looking around, and I looked around a lot for a lot of different programs, things that I could do while I still stayed home. And I invested in a lot of programs and failed at a lot of programs, and they just didn't work. Once I got involved, I found out that they were nickel and diming you to death. They were always wanting more money for this and more money for that. And most of all, it was expensive. It was expensive because you had to pay for a website, you had to pay for hosting, you had to pay for this, you had to pay for that. Then they had a monthly fee for administration, and it was terrible. So after a while, I thought, well, the internet business is just not for me. So I started doing some part-time jobs and keeping myself busy. And I found out then I didn't have time to do what I wanted to do. So one day I was looking on the internet and I ran across a gal by the name of Michelle O'Neill. And it sounded interesting to me. And so I got involved. And when I got involved, it wasn't as easy as what she had let on. It was difficult for me. And I don't know why, but it seemed to be pretty difficult. And that's some of the questions that you all had. So let's get into the questions. Number one, and probably the biggest question that I've gotten was exactly what do you sell? Well, we sell a digital program. And what is a digital program? What we've actually got is what they call a all-in-one ready-for-you business. And we have business training videos. And throughout these videos, we teach you how to set up your own digital marketing business. We teach you about marketing. We teach you about getting people involved. How you drive people to your website, uh, it's a business, a ready-made business. So if you have any desire to have your own business and make your own hours and put the time in that you want to, uh, you might take a look at this. So that's what it is. It's a ready-made business that teaches you how to do business and how to market that business. Another question I got: how can the company survive with no monthly fee? Because we don't have a monthly fee. It's absolutely amazing, and that was one of my big questions. Where does the company make any money? Because when you sign up for this program, you have a choice on how much you invest. You can invest $100, $300, $600, or $900. And the only difference is what programs you're able to sell. For example, if you invest $100, you can only sell that $100 program. If you invest 300, you can sell a $300 program and the $100 program. 600, you've got three different income streams: the 100, the 300, and the 600. And the 900, you've got four income streams. You can sell all four. As far as the training goes, the majority of the training is pretty much the same. You get a little bit more training with the $900 level than you do the $100 level, but it's all pretty much the same. In the training, they're going to teach you how to set everything up. They're going to walk you step by step through the process. They're going to tell you everything. They're going to have videos on how to post free ads to get people to go to your website. And so all you're paying, number one, you're going to pay the 100, 300, 600, or 900 to start. And then you're going to pay $29. And for that $29, you're going to get a pre-built automated website. And what that means is that website is going to be out there working for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Pretty good. It's like having an assistant that never sleeps. It's always working for you. Are you going to pay anything else? Well, one thing they suggest is for you to get a professional email. And sometimes you can go to GoDaddy and get a professional email for $5, sometimes $20. It depends on what kind of deals they got going. And that's it. That program is yours for life. Now, how can that be? Because what you bought is master resale rights to resell those four programs. So they're yours. They're yours for the rest of your life. Do you have to pay for a website? Yeah, $29. Do you have to pay for hosting of that website? In other words, to get it out in the internet? No. So that program is yours for the rest of your life. You can work it a little bit, a lot. It's entirely up to you. It is your business. So how can you make 100% commission? Because of that. Because it's your program. You bought the rights to resell those four programs. So when you sell them, you don't have to split the commission with anybody. You don't have to pay for shipping. You don't have to pay for somebody to build a product. You don't have to pay for anything because it's a digital product. So that means you can work from anywhere. Doesn't make any difference. You want to go on vacation? Take your phone, take your computer, you're set. That's all you need. Okay, another question that I get. I'm not really technical. I can't do anything with the computer. Well, that's fine because they do it all for you. They give you that pre-built website, and all you have to do to customize that website is cut and paste. You copy some information and you paste it into the right area. And they have videos to step you through step by step on everything, how to do it. Another thing they talk about is a 2-hour workday. Now, how in the world can you run a business for 2 hours a day? Well, I found that not true. And I was struggling with that for a long time. And what they're talking about is use that 2 hours for what they call income generating activities. And those income generating activities are things like doing your videos, uh, cutting and pasting free ads, doing that as much as you can, and coming up with ideas to market your website. Because remember, that's your only job. Your only job is to market that website, drive people to your website, and the website takes over everything. They go on the website, they get all the information they need. Uh, they have the ability to purchase 1, 2, 3, or 4 programs. They can do everything on the website. So you don't have to call them, you don't have to follow up, you don't have to do anything. Just drive people to your website. So that's your job in 2 hours a day. Now, I was spending a lot more than that because I was learning. I had never been involved in social media before. So I was learning. And so I would spend a lot of time looking at videos, talking to people, and learning about how to market through the internet. And it was brand new to me. So in the beginning, I did spend a lot of time. But once I got used to everything and I learned some of the ins and outs, uh, I pretty much can get everything done in 2 hours a day. And then I'm home free. I can do whatever I want to do. So the last question that I get is, so tell me, exactly how much does it cost me? Well, we pretty much went through that. What it costs you is either 100, 300, 600, or 900. It's up to you. Whatever kind of business you want to have, however much you feel that you can invest. The only other thing, you've got a $29 website fee. And if you want that professional email, you'll get that. And that's it. It is your business for life. That's all. And people say, that's too easy. Well, it sounds easy, but it really is kind of difficult if you're not used to it. You've got a lot to learn. And so when we talk about exactly what it's going to cost me, I read an article in Forbes magazine not too long ago, and they said if you're going to start a brand new small business in 2024, the average startup cost is $40,000. $40,000 because they're looking for money for a space, money for setting up a corporation, money for developing a website, money for buying product, money for paying for a lease, money for shipping for a product. You've got money going out all the time. And if it's more than you might have to have an employee. So when we look at $40,000 to $900, both of them, you have your own business. Both of them generate income. We have people that are generating $100,000 a month. That seems impossible. And how much am I generating? I have not met my goals. I'll tell you that. I definitely have not met my goals, but I'm learning and I'm continuing to learn. Am I comfortable? Yeah, I'm comfortable. I don't like to talk about how much I will make or how successful I am because that's not important. I'm here to try to help people. That's why I got into this business for all my life. I have been doing training and helping other people get better. And that's what I wanted to continue to do. So when we look at this business, I hope I've answered some of your questions. If you have any additional questions, uh, please put them in the comments. You know, you can go to TikTok, you can go to YouTube, you can email me, Roger at makemynewlife.com, or you can contact me in any other way. So, with that, I am going to end our live session today, and I will see you next week. Have a great week.